Hello everyone, my name is Dagoberto Núñez, an engineer that works for a company that is owned by ITER, here located in Venezuela. The company is called BSS. Okay, I'm going to talk to you about the master planning system that we have here and the human-machine interface and how it works. Okay, the master planning system, as any other system, you have to log in into them in order to have access to different models according with the setting that you user have. Okay, this is something common for different softwares. Okay, let's log in. Excellent. Good. Excellent. Okay, as you see, this is the home page. The home page have at the left a menu where you can navigate for different parts of the master planning system. You have a quick links for actually the links that you are going to use more. You have an alarm that show you everything that is happening, everything that you should be aware of according with your settings. And we put an statistic information of the production. We see from the past what you have planned versus the real one, and from future what you have planned versus the estimated that you can produce. And this is information that your software tell you, the master planning system, according with the real data that you are, how are you doing now. Okay, and from today this is the estimating, the plan, and real. Okay, good. So let's start with production to plan. This is how we're going to set the inputs in order that the software do the planning. The production to plan brings or comes from the addition of sales order and product requests. Sales orders are the one that came for your ERP. This data is imported from SAP. In your case, it's going to be imported by from SAPTA. Okay, but you have this information. You get master planning system, get this information for your enterprise resource planning, and then you configure this information in your master planning system of about the priority, about what do you want to build first, and after you put all this data, the plan is done automatically. You can edit your priorities manually, or you can do quicker if you export the data to Excel, and then you can import the data again from Excel to the master planning system. Okay, you can play with every table that you have here. For example, you can look any item, 1.8, I know, 150, one tire. Okay, or you can look, for example, a specific rim. Sorry, rim 16, for example. I have to put this. One moment. Okay. So it's easy to work with this software. There are many things that you can configure yourself. It's a very intuitive software. It's very plain. It's always showing you tables, different way that you want to see. Okay. For input, you don't only have the sales and product. You also have the machine status that you can configure. In our case, we work from Monday to Friday. Okay, so we put 0 for Saturday, Sunday, and special days like holidays, for example. We set our capability that we want to work according with our conditions, and you're going to see this information from every machine that you have in your plant, or every job description that you want to that is the one that you use for your routine. Okay, for your production. So we do for machines, and you can look for department, for example, how it's doing this 1973. I don't know. Okay, how doing the construction? Sorry, it's 27103. Okay, yeah. So this is the arming. Now this is tire building. Tire building. Okay. So you can at the same that in production plan you can export this information to Excel, edit the status, import again. So it's very easy to change a lot of information in only one file, one Excel file, and then import. You have the routing. The routing, you have also your specific route. This is for every plant, and you have your raw materials as well. All this information is the one that you are going to use to do your plan. Okay, we already have a plan here, because, and also when we start to do this job in Multistrada, we are going to have a initial condition, and this is the initial plan that you have. Okay, because this software works for the initial condition, and then it does the replan, or it fills the next plan to do. Okay, so this is the actual plan that we have, and you can see for everything here we're going to produce from August to last month of the year. Okay, we can find any specific production, a specific tire here, like for example this one, and then we can see the materials that we're going to use for this specific code, or we can also see the orders. This is the production order for every department that need to be done in order to produce the tires that we need. Okay, 140 for this specific code. The other thing is that you can see any for example, let's see entubadora. Okay, you can look whatever you want. You can see any machine. You can order this from here. So as I say, it's very easy to work with. And then if you go inside one of them, you go to a specific production order for that. Not only the production order you can see from the actual plan, you also can find the production order from every department. We have the resection material department because we get production order for that department in order to know that some material already have arrived already, we have getting this material, so the next part of the production can start. So we can show any department, like for example Calandra. This is the production order from Calandra, the one department. I don't know how to say in English, sorry about that. As you say, we did some changes here. We changed a lot of information here in the menu. We put in English in order to do understandable for you guys. But we didn't change everything. Yeah, but we're going to do if we work with you, this everything is going to be in the language that you want. Okay, it's easy to change. Excellent. So then you can also look a product order for a specific department, or from a specific machine, or from a specific ticket, or specific order, a specific output. For example, let's see one for this output. I think it's 2327, and for the product 140. And this is the one that we already saw. 140, 23, 27, yes. And this is a Bambury. I'm going to put Bambury anyway here. Okay, department. Product order, I can put the product order here, is the 12773. Okay, excellent. So we are going to see this product order. I feel they get it from the product order. This is because it's the specific one. And this is the material. This is the same the other one. You can do this, go to Excel and everything. One nice feature about this software is have some notification, alarms, user notification. You can see here, according to your authority level, you can see the notification of every person or not of the manufacturer. Also, you can set some task here. I have set this product order and this other product order to see how they're doing. For example, this one is having delays, so it's in red. This is maybe have some warning. Okay, we can see the alarms and everything. We can do some setting here if you are using the cat, do the settings. So most of them, this is everything. Let's go with the most important thing, that is replanning. This is the actual plan, output, and this is the replanning. The replanning is where you are going to set the variables. You're going to set the variables in order to do your replan. So everything that I have shown you before, like machine status, production priorities, routine, raw material, you can set times like fixing time or time you want to produce or everything. Okay, you can see the actual production. We get this information from another server. It's a production server. You can see your delays, or you can do some settings. Okay, specific settings. You want something to be produced before order, or to be produced before 1 day. You want to set some shutdown, manufacturer shutdown, machine shutdown. You can set there from the filter. And then you have two buttons. The first one is next plan, and the other one is replan. The difference between them is that the next plan does not touch your actual plan. It just fill next plan after you finish the actual plan that you are doing. I mean, if you, for example, before you plan 90 days, but now already have passed 30 days of this 90, you have a gap of 30 days, okay? Because you already have produced these 30 days. So next plan is going to fill this gap according with new data that you have, new cells, new information, okay? Or new priorities. Excellent. Without touching the plan that you have. Replan is the one that is going to change your actual plan, of course, without changing the production that is already into the fixing time. Okay, if we do the replan, we're going to get some auction, like auction 1, auction 2, auction 3. I don't know how many auctions that we have set, or the plan tell us. And you are going to see the information of these auctions, like for example, cost, time of production, percentage of matching use, warnings. This is very important because you can see like 10, 12, one warning. You have to read the warnings. This is, for example, when you set the warning, like for example, when we are going to use one product that we know that our provider doesn't send us this product at time or something like that. We set some information in order to get this warning. So maybe China production is less in another one, but have less warning. You have to make a decision. After you make a decision, you can see, I mean, to make the decision, you can see the plan, bill of material, production order, everything that you want. And you make the decision. If you have the authority, you do the apply. Apply button means this is the plan that we are going to change, to use. I apply the plan, I change all my plan, and now I'm working with different. Okay. Of course, we are going to get some notification after changing that. This is a notification. Okay. As I say, maybe we'll get some alarms. Okay. The plan is very. The master planning system is going to tell you everything. It's going to tell you logs and everything that one person do in the master planning system is going to be stored in historical data. Okay, so we know if someone changes any part of the software, we're gonna get mails, information, and we're gonna get historical data that tell us that. So I could explain this for you. I hope you understand me very well my English. Sorry about my English. If you have any question, just ask Patrick, and then Patrick can send us if you want to see anything else, and we are able to show you. We will do. If we are not, we try to figure out what to show you in order to answer your question. So nice to speak to you. See you, and we hope to start doing the job as soon as possible. See ya. Bye bye.